Hey guys, it's Nina Soul with Spiritual Vibes. I am doing a video today to just do like kind of a quick show and tell on the things that I've made before I put them out into the showroom. Because chances are I might not get to show them after today. I have a customer coming. She's gonna be coming to the showroom around 12. Yeah, around 12. So I wanted to quick show everything before I put it out because sometimes things sell and then I didn't get a chance to, do a video or show it or anything like that. I apologize if you guys hear anybody walking around upstairs. You might hear like the floor creaking, but so anyways, I guess let's get started. This is one of the pieces that I made. This is an Orgonite skull. You'll see that there is amethyst, there's clear quartz up here, there's a copper coil. Down here there is some agate slices right there. And in the front, right here in the mouthpiece, this is olive green opal. And there's layers of steel shot in there. And I know I haven't really gotten a chance to really do a video on Orgonite and exactly what it is, and there's a lot of videos out there, so if you're interested in more information on it and stuff like that, basically what it is layers of metals and crystals. The metals act as amplifiers for the energies of the crystals, and what this does is it creates a filter to filter out negative energies, and it converts negative energies into positive energies, and whichever crystals it is that is in the Orgonite, the crystals have their own energies, their own vibrations. So depending on the powers of the stone is what that piece would bring, like the energy that that piece would have within it. So for this one, I did like a quick little, I kind of wrote everything down. I don't like to type it because, I don't know, for me, writing it is much faster and I can kind of get everything down on there. So this one I had named it Clear Your Mind Orgonite. And like right here it says clear quartz, amethyst, agate slices, olive green, opal. And then the metals are copper and steel shot. The powers is for healing, tranquility, confidence, courage, rejuvenation, happiness, and protection. So that is this piece right here. And this piece I have priced at $95. And let's see, my next piece I have, sorry, I have this this pyramid right here. This one is, I named this piece Inevitable Opportunity Orgonite. It has brass coins in it. It has clear quartz up on top. It has a clear quartz point wrapped in a copper coil. And in here it has green aventurine. Pretty much this whole piece within here is green aventurine. And if you guys can see, it also has, oh, it's not really focusing too much on it. It also has, like, I shredded up money in there, so it has actual money inside of this piece as well. And on the bottom is a couple more layers of the brass coins. And then below that, you'll see some rosemary on the bottom. And there's green glitter in here. And this piece, with the intention of this piece, what it is for, let's see, I wrote it all down right here, inevitable opportunity. So, see, I have the stones right there, the metals, the herbs, and then the powers are for health, wealth, abundance, luck, especially in manifesting prosperity and in games of chance. Releases old patterns, habits, and disappointments so new growth can begin, brings forth opportunities, enhances creativity and motivation. And that was the intention that is in this piece. The only ingredient that you're not going to visually see, but you are definitely going to feel it when you're holding these, is you're not going to be able to visually see the intention that went in here. Each piece takes about a week to 2 weeks to make. So throughout every layer, I'm putting that intention while I'm mixing the resin, while I'm putting the crystals in, while I'm putting the metals in. I am putting intention. So when you feel this piece, you're going to feel exactly everything that I had wrote down for the powers of this piece is what you're going to feel. And the way that these work is that you have to have like a connection with them. You have to hold them. You gotta leave them offerings. Like for this one, since it's an inevitable opportunity Orgonite, you have to acknowledge every time that an opportunity came along, whether it be a big or small opportunity. Know that this is what is helping you to attract that. So you want to acknowledge that and you want to give thanks to it. Whether it just be, spending a few minutes with it, with meditation, leaving it offerings. I leave offerings to my Orgonites. What I do is I have them at my altars. So there's times that I leave offerings for my Orgonite. There's times that I leave offerings for my deities, different things like that. So know that you can leave offerings for your Orgonite as well. So that's that piece. And then I have this piece right here. This is my Sea of Blessings Orgonite. And the Sea of Blessings Orgonite is pretty much, it has everything in here. It has, some of the stones that are in here are clear quartz, jasper, real turquoise, because this is the turquoise right here, and turquoise is actually a really expensive stone. A lot of times companies will dye howlite, which is this piece right here. I have a piece of howlite in there. So what they'll do is, because if you can see this piece of howlite has little veins in it, very similar to turquoise. Turquoise has little veins in it as well. So what they'll do with the howlite is they'll actually dye it blue and try to pass it off as turquoise, which howlite is a cheaper stone than what turquoise is, so that's why they do that. But I don't know. I really don't like when they dye stones. I've used dyed howlite just for the look of it, but I feel like they're pretty much taking howlite and putting a mask over it to make it look like turquoise. So I feel that basically that when when companies dye howlite, I feel that they are kind of taking away. It's almost like saying that this stone is not as powerful as this stone, or this stone is not as like desired as this stone is, which to me it makes no sense, because howlite has different properties than turquoise, and howlite is actually a really good stone on its own. And to dye it and to color it, I just feel like it kind of takes away from that, and it doesn't show the appreciation for the true stone. But anyways, back to what I was talking about. So the Sea of Blessings Orgonite, and let's see, it has real turquoise, obsidian, amethyst, howlite, aventurine, and sodalite. The herbs in here is marigold petals, which is also called hold on, marigold is also calendula. I'm sorry, I don't know why I forgot that, but calendula or marigold petals, that's all right down here. And there's some Orgonite makers that believe that Orgonite is only supposed to have metals in it. There's some Orgonite makers that believe that it's supposed to be the majority of crystals, plus just the metals to amplify the energies. Me, however, I like to use any natural. It's basically what I do is I layer organic and inorganic materials. And organic to me is anything that's natural. Anything that is found in nature has its own vibration, it has its own energies. So that is why I like to use, like in here you'll see, like I have real starfish in here. These are real starfish. I have seashells in this piece. This to me has exactly what it's called, a sea of blessings. When you look at this piece, you visualize being under the sea, being in the ocean. And for me, water is a symbolism of calmness, steadiness, but yet very powerful, and it has strength. I mean, when you see waves crashing, that's water showing you its power, but at the same time, it could be very soothing and calm. So that is this piece, and the powers that I have in this piece, the intentions that I put, it says just like the starfish, when it loses a limb, it regrows another one. So in nature, when the starfish is alive and one of these little, one of its little legs happens to break off because, I don't know, say it was attacked by another animal or whatever, what it'll do, it'll actually grow a new one. So that is like, that's really, to me, that's really cool, because that symbolizes that, yeah, like even for a person, not necessarily losing a limb, but when you lose something, like when you lose something within yourself, this right here shows that we can regrow that part of ourselves. And it says, let's see, I also put, it says, this piece brings spiritual, mental, and emotional growth when and where it is needed, relieves stress, and brings a strong sense of calmness and tranquility, protection, grounding, happiness, fertility, and healing. So that is all within this piece right here. It's pretty much your all-in-one. So these are, oh, I think I have one more. Yeah, I have one more piece. Okay. Alright, and then this one right here, this one is also Orgonite. See, it has the, down here, it has the steel BBs. It has the selenite right here. This one, what I'm calling this is a selenite Orgonite battery. So a battery, just like you would a cell phone charger. You need that cell phone charger to re-power your phone, to give it energy, to give it life. So this is basically what I created for any crystals, magical tools, anything that it is that you need to cleanse and recharge. This is what's gonna do that. So say let's see, say for instance, okay, I have this huge moss agate right here. Say for instance, I just bought this stone and I took it home with me, and I have this piece. So what I would do is I would put this stone on top of the battery, because what the battery is going to do is it's going to, just like selenite, it's going to absorb all of the negative energy that is in this stone. It's going to absorb it into itself. And then it's going to convert that into positive energy, sending that positive energy back into this stone. And then it is also going to charge this. So basically it's going to, if this stone has weakened at all from the point that I received it to the point where the customer gets it, and they charge it, this is going to be even more stronger than what it was when I had it in my showroom. So that is what I made this for. Selenite, as I talked about before, selenite is a very good stone for cleansing and for charging. So I basically put it inside of Orgonite because with the steel BBs, the steel in here, the metal, like I said before, the metal acts as an amplifier. So it actually makes this selenite that I have in here, it makes it even more stronger. And anytime that you have metal with crystals, the metal is going to amplify that. So it doesn't matter. This selenite piece could be like the size of a pea. if I add that selenite piece, that pea size of selenite with some metal, it's going to amplify that little pea. It's going to have the energy of a bigger crystal because you are putting it with metal. So that is another reason why when I do wire wrap jewelry, I love using copper, because copper is a really good amplifier of energies. So that is the selenite battery, Orgonite battery. Oh, and this piece I have marked for $45. I also have some like little glitters in there. I like to throw glitter depending on the energies that I want to bring into that piece. I like to use that color of glitter. So like in this piece, how I said it's for like, you know, for opportunities and prosperity and abundance, I put green glitter in there because green to me symbolizes money. And also I put the money in there because it gives you that visual. So when you're visualizing it, just know that money is always out there. It is up to us to go out there and get it. Opportunity is always out there. It is up for us to go and search for it. You know, opportunity is not going to look for us. We have to look for it. Just like anything that we want in our lives, we have the power within us to go and get that. It's just up for us to go out there and let the universe know that we are ready to receive anything and everything that we can get that is going to benefit us in a good way. So with that being said, that is my Orgonite video, and these pieces will be going out into my showroom. If you are interested in any of these pieces, or you feel that any of these pieces are calling to you and you would like more information on them, each piece will go home with a handwritten note by myself of just the description, and then down here I signed my name, Nina Soul. 2016 was the year that these were made. So yeah, if you guys are interested in any of these pieces, please feel free and message me or like, comment, subscribe. Check us out on Facebook. I will leave the link below, and you can get a hold of me there, or I will also have my email address. So if you would like to email me, you can do it that way too. I would probably actually receive it a little bit faster because for some reason my Facebook messages on my spiritual vibes page, they don't come through. I have to get on like my computer to get my messages, so my mobile device doesn't allow me to read the messages. I have to get onto the computer, and I hardly ever really get on there, but I mean, if I do see that I have an alert, I will definitely check it out. So yeah, with that being said, you guys have a great day, and I will be doing a couple more videos today, so I will see you at the next one. Blessed be.